So we're on our way to our next campground, towing our fifth wheel up some pretty steep mountain terrain in Virginia, which gave me a thought to share the tow vehicle we chose to purchase for our fifth wheel, which weighs about 16,500 pounds. And you know, you're looking for a truck. I know we were looking around, we asked a lot of questions. So what we purchased was a 2016 Dodge Cummins diesel 3500 dually. And my wife, Rachel, wanted a Ford pickup, and I kind of wanted the Cummins. So the good thing is, love the Cummins diesel, haven't had any issues, made for pulling. The diesel's awesome. I know the reputation for Cummins, and like I said, it runs great, pulls strong, no issues, no overheating transmissions and such. And I was told, at least, or I saw online where some people had complained about the particular transmission, the one that we have. And with 7,400 miles, we've had no complaints with it. It runs cool, it doesn't overheat. We've been up and down some mountains already, pretty good fashion. And like I said, everything looks good. It's, you know, it runs like a champ, pulls the trailer with ease up and down these steep grades. So yeah, we love the engine part of it, which is in the transmission seem to be working well, which is the main bulk of the vehicle. But I will say, in all fairness to you know, the overall package, the interior's not bad. It's not a high level one. It's a kind of more the mid level. But as far as we'll say craftsmanship, I'm still not sold on the Ram or Dodge brand. A lot of body gaps and, you know, ill-fitting things. Things just don't match up well, like the door seams. If what I'm talking about is there's gaps. The paint looks nice though for black with the metallic, but you know, I mean, that's not why you buy the truck. But at the end of the day, is they probably could do a better job of that. I think Ford and GM do a better job. But if you want the best diesel that's, you know, just bulletproof, that's just gonna, you know, run and really good for towing, then the Cummins, I think, is your game. The truck on the inside it's nice. It's not the highest level. I mean, they make some, you know, Cadillac quality, we'll say, interiors in these. But anyway, this is nice. It's serviceable for us with the two kids. We really like the truck, and I thought I would share because it's, you know, kind of hard to make that decision. And by the way, if you do go with the fifth wheel and you're going to be doing this with any type of consistency, get a dual wheel truck, because really it's much better than a single rear wheel if you're going to be doing this, again, on a consistent basis. Just thought I'd let you guys know, if you're out there looking for a tow vehicle for anything, you know, and you know, want a diesel, look at the Cummins. I feel like, you know, again, no offense to GM and Ford fans, but I think the Cummins is, you know, the best engine out there. Anyway, just want to share that with you. Hope it helps. If there's anything you have to add, please share, comment, you know, like it, and let us know what you think. When I went to the RV place, everybody's opinion on the cars, and they like their Ford, their Chevy, or their Dodges. And so I happened to mention that I watch these guys out of Colorado that test cars and trucks all the time, and they just had taken a brand new 2017 Dodge dually and a dually for GM, Chevy, and then a dually for Ford, a brand new one. And they had done all these tests over a bunch of weeks. I guess they had them for like a month or something. And one of the things they did was they put all these trucks on a dyno meter, which means they strap them down and they run the cars like they're driving down the road to see how much power they're really making to get out from the engine to the wheels and on the pavement. And so the Dodge came in with the least amount of horsepower and technically the slightly, I mean, we're talking 900 pound-feet of torque, but the least amount of torque. And yet it retained the most torque at the wheels, and it didn't retain the most horsepower as it had the least to begin with, but it retained the greatest percentage of its horsepower. So it actually it gets more power through a Cummins turbo diesel than a Ford or a Chevy's diesel. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I think I disappointed a couple of GM guys by telling them the story, because the GM truck kept the least of its power. So I thought it was kind of funny. And hearing their opinions on, you know, first thing they said was, you got you a truck, man. Got you a Dodge, I see. You got that Cummins. So anyway, we got into all this stuff about trucks.
Baby did a bad, bad thing.